now, the White House is considering a plan that would require migrants to stay in Texas while they await their asylum screening. But at least one member of Congress says this is another way for the Democratic Biden administration to punish the red state. ABC 7's Rosemary Montañez spoke with that U.S. representative, and she joins us now live. Rosemary.
Yeah, Stephanie, I'm right outside of Sacred Heart Church in downtown El Paso, where you can see there's still quite a dozen migrants camping out. Now, Congressman Tony Gonzalez says he has many concerns because of this proposed policy. He says it'll have a larger and more negative impact on border communities like our own.
The message to the Biden administration is enough with the politics. Stop trying to punish Texas in this border crisis.
Republican Congressman Tony Gonzalez says this Remain in Texas policy could create a worse border crisis. The LA Times is reporting the Biden administration is considering forcing migrant families to stay in Texas or other border states while awaiting asylum screening in the U.S.
They don't want to stay in Texas. They're not trying to stay in Texas. They're going to all parts of the country. Why would you force them to stay somewhere they don't want to be? It's wrong on all accounts.
The policy would deter migrants from crossing over in the first place. And for those already here, they would get a GPS tracking device. Gonzalez worries about where these migrants will stay.
We're already at a breaking point as it is. And now all of a sudden, you're going to force these agencies, these organizations to house millions of people. It's just a failed idea from the very beginning. And we have to stop it before it even turns into something real.
Texas Governor Greg Abbott has already bused 30,000 migrants to different places like Chicago and New York. The Biden administration reportedly believes it would be easier to deport migrants if they were closer to the border. Rep. Gonzalez says it's not an ideal immigration policy.
But now all of a sudden we're diverting millions of taxpayer dollars towards the illegal immigration crisis.
And Rep. Gonzalez says he will be having a meeting with administration officials this coming week in Washington. Meanwhile, a DHS spokesperson said they're committed to expanding safe and orderly pathways for migrants. They also say they continue to hold policy and operational discussions. But it's important to note, I did reach out to the city of El Paso to ask them about this proposed policy and how they're preparing. We never heard back. I'm reporting live in downtown El Paso. Rosemary Montañez, ABC 7.
All right, Rosemary, thank you for the update.